some residents in Caltonville, or this is, yeah, indeed, it is the area of Carletonville in the West Rand. They've resorted to hiring a security company to safeguard their electricity infrastructure. The residents say they're tired of constant power outages due to cable theft and vandalism of the substation there. Malungelo Booi is our reporter on this particular story. Malu, good morning to you. Another area that is affected in terms of power cuts, and not necessarily as a result of the problems that are being experienced by Eskom, but cable thieves. How is that area or community trying to solve the problem?
Koli, you're so right. In fact, this is a conversation that you and I have had so many times. Communities, you know, being left without electricity for several weeks, some even months, because of cable theft and the vandalism of infrastructure. We know this problem quite prevalent in areas like Soweto, but residents also in Caltonville over the past few months have actually been experiencing the same thing, Koli, cable theft and also the vandalism of infrastructure. So what residents in this part of Carletonville have done, in fact, they've taken matters into their own hands, decided, well, they'll safeguard their own substation, because I think it was last month where they've gone for about 7 days without electricity because of vandalism of their infrastructure. I want to bring in really some of those residents. In fact, I want you to see the infrastructure that they're trying to safeguard. What they've done here is essentially they've put up this wall, and you can see that there's barbed wire. And I'm going to bring in Hennes and also Chimi just to tell us about the work that they've done on this substation here. Let's start with you, Hennes. I mean, what is it that exactly you guys have done in this substation to make sure that it's protected?
Good morning. We started off cleaning out, cutting the grass, and then there was no gates, so we went and as a community we bought some gates and barbed wire, and we've installed it, and we've done security lights. The security lights is solar panel, so that if there's no electricity, that we still got lights when there's load shedding. Yeah. Then we decided to put up more locks on the gates and on the doors, and we've put security on the sides of the walls where there used to be nothing. They only put the old concrete blocks on the inside, so that was easy access for the criminals to get in. So we've made securities on the sides, and we've secured the place, and we installed CPI as community. So we've got a 24-hour response afterwards, which we asked the municipality if they can assist us with that, and they said they don't need our help. But on this stage, we decided to take over our own substation in Lataba Street.
So why did you decide why did you decide to do this for yourselves on your own? Because
it's a costly exercise for everybody. Some people can't afford running generators. Some people is losing all the food, and they've got no access to fridges and freezers due to the fact that we were standing for 7 days without electricity. And for us as community to start safeguarding the substation, the chances of us losing cables again is 1%, where it was 99% before we took over the substation and safeguarding it ourselves.
Jimmy, I suppose the situation was bad, eh?
It was a very bad situation. I mean, it all starts here at the back on Colin, because it's the whole residence, I think it's about 50 plus houses here, and the park right behind is big, and with that park, that's actually where everything started. During the time, the grass was so long there, and the bushes, and we got a lot of kids playing that side, and in the past year or so, maybe more, nothing happens there. And that's when me and Hannes, we decided, listen, let's come together, let's start cleaning the park. And that's when the bad situation with the Lataba substation happened during the time. And then community, I must say our community, they came back very strong, assisting me and Hannes putting funds together, not only for the substation, but also for the park. I mean, costly with a generator running a day was about 300 rand a day. I mean, you can add it up with all these houses. It's quite expensive.
So can I understand something then, Chimi? Do residents contribute money every month?
That is the arrangement now. We did all the meeting actually the other day, just here before we started with all the renovations and stuff, and then to see what's the feeling. I mean, because it's not all communities that can stand together, and I must say they all decided, let's put a fund. You're not forced to, and you're not contribute 1,000 rand. You put in actually you can afford it at the moment.
So ever since you've done this, there hasn't been any problems?
So far so good, I must say. We got it under control for this time of period, yes.
All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time. You can tell, clearly, that these are residents who are essentially committed in ensuring that they don't run out of power because of vandalism and also cable theft. And it's residents that essentially are coming together. What you're not hearing, clearly, is the role the local municipality has played here. I don't know what role the local municipality. Maybe one of them come and tell me what the municipality played. Is there any role your local municipality played here?
Well, if we do ask them to assist us, or can we assist them in any way, then the comment is they don't need our help. But as it's looking currently, if you look behind us in the fields, nothing is really happening. So we as community is trying to start cleaning up ourselves and see if we can't get a better place to live in and make it more safe for everybody in town.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. You can hear then, Colin, that really the issue of local government is one of those. And I suppose also, I mean, the Merafong municipality is not one of the municipalities that is best performing in the country. And I know for a fact that this municipality is dysfunctional and also in financial crisis.
Can I add? Malungelo Booi, and we are certainly...
And another problem, I think, is all over South Africa. The problem is, if you drive through town lately, the street lights that you will find burning is the ones that the guys is doing with solar panel. Otherwise, there is no street lights working in Caltonville.
All right, thank you so much. We have run out of time. Thank you so much. Koli, all right, it's back to you. I've taken too much of your time.
Malungelo Booi, absolutely no problem at all with your time there, because this is for community members to get assistance. You were able to assist the community of Snawane. This is yet another community that needs that much assistance. So however much airtime we give them, it is absolutely fine.